Don't mess with that, baby. TT trying to do something. Okay, I'm back. Don't pull that, boo boo. TT gonna stay right here. I'm back. My my live. I don't know what's going on with my live. It was cutting off, and then my little TT, well, my little niece, she ran across my phone, and here I'm thinking that it was plugged up. See y'all? Oh, you can't see. But I'm thinking that my phone was plugged up and my phone was not plugged up. So I'm going on, and I'm still going to deal with this apology. I'm gonna deal with it in a great respect. I'm sorry, you guys. When I went off, I was off for a while because my phone, it was charging when my TT, when my niece went through. I'm her TT, she my niece. But anyway, I was recanting the apology that Apostle Terry Weems put on Facebook and live. He apologized to me personally, and he called his apology a reconciliation. I think that's the word, reconciliation or restoration, one of the two. But nevertheless, I received a phone call. Terry Weems did not call me. If Terry Weems called me like he claimed he called me on when I got off live on September the 30th. I don't know if there's a 31 on there. I don't know, but I know I talked to Terry Weems October the 1st at 2:40 or 2:50 in the afternoon. Why? Because I have a conversation between him and the gentleman. Apostle Terry Weems said that he got in touch with me. No, he didn't. I had a preacher to call me from New York. I think that's where he said he was, New York. And he was telling me that somebody in Leesburg, somebody somewhere sent him the video, and he wanted to make sure, I think, that it was about Terry Weems, and went on from there. I asked the man, does he have a problem with Terry Weems? Because him and I started going back and forth on the phone, and it wasn't good. So I was telling him, because he was saying some stuff, I look, if you got a problem with somebody else, then, take it to them. Don't give it to me. Don't jump on the bandwagon because I'm mad at Apostle Terry Weems, okay? Don't jump on the bandwagon for that. So I clicked over and called Apostle Terry Weems. When I called over to Apostle Terry Weems, I called him. I said, Apostle Terry Weems, there is someone on the telephone that's supposed to have a problem with you. I don't know his name. You guys, I don't know his name to this day. Okay? But I know that when I got off live today, he had called me, and I said, cursing and carrying on. And I said, what is your name? Call me daddy. I ain't calling no man daddy. And that's the truth. But my father, who is dead, and I have a stepdad. But nevertheless, I clicked over. He said something. I think he said, he lied. That's what he did. He said, I don't have no problem with Apostle Terry Weems. I don't have no problem with Apostle Terry. I said, but that's not what you just said, or I wouldn't have never called the man of God. Now, I don't know what's wrong with these men that would lie out of their teeth, okay? So, when the man hung up, and Apostle Terry Weems remained on the phone, he said, well, Prophetess Brown, now that I got you on the phone, what is your problem with me? I said, my problem with you is you going around telling preachers that I'm dealing with stuff that you don't have no business telling. He said, what? I said, hold on. I made him hold on, and I clicked over and I called Bishop Stockton, and I said, look, can you please be a witness on this phone with me and Terry Weems, because Terry Weems have a habit of lying. And I said, and I don't want to be lied on or lied. He may lie to me, but I don't want to be lied. I don't want no lying going on. So can you stand proxy? He was like, yes. I clicked back on to Terry Weems. I put all three of us on the phone. I said, Apostle Terry Weems, this is Bishop James David Stockton III. He is going to be sitting in and listening to this conversation. Now, I proceeded, before I said, well, I said, Bishop Stockton, you wasn't on the phone, but I'm going to let Terry Weems go ahead and go first. I let Terry Weems go first. As Terry Weems was going first and running his mouth and talking, he was telling me this, that, and the third, some old stuff, and I listened to him all the way through. And basically, it was nothing. It was something on the sort of, I heard that you said this and said that said this stuff part. And I said, well, Apostle Terry Weems, if I had a problem with you, why would I sow almost $300 in your ministry just 2 months ago? 2 to 3 months ago. It was more like 2 months ago, because this is October, September, August. This was around my birthday, August the 17th, because I know where I got the money from in order to sow. So it was around my birthday, and I went on and sold it. And I said, if I had a problem with you, I wouldn't sow to you. Okay? I said, but I'm hearing from these pastors that when they want to deal with me, you'll tell them, don't deal with me because I'm this and I'm that and the third. So he came back rebuttaling. He said, well, we let people get in our atmosphere. I said, no, Apostle Terry Weems, we didn't let nobody get in our atmosphere. And the reason why I'm talking about this is because the apology that he gave on his live, or the claim that the apology that he claimed in his live, I just went and listened to the video like 2 days ago, and Terry Weems lied. I believe it was Sunday. I'm sorry. It was Sunday, 1:30 in the morning. I looked at the video and found out, and then I posted on the video, you're lying. This is not what happened. That's why I'm telling you what happened. So after I tell him what happened, after I sit here and say, this is the part this is what happened. Me and him back and forth, back and forth. You let people get in your atmosphere. No, I didn't, Terry Weems. You did. No, I didn't, Prophetess Brown. You did. No, I didn't. So then he said, I tell you what, let's just, after 3 hours of talking, 3 hours, y'all, I started 2:45 with Apostle Terry Weems. It was 5:30 when we got off the telephone. 5:30 when we got off the telephone. Off the phone. So you can imagine all the talk that was going on. Okay? Then he said, I tell you what, let the third party talk. Let me see what Bishop got to say. So Bishop, yes, 3 hours, Pamela, 3 hours. So, because it's been a lot. It's been a lot going on, and I've allowed it to go on. At any rate, he sat there and said, well, let's let the third person talk. So Bishop Stockton listened to and he came out with his fight. He said, well, I'm the one, before he told Bishop Stockton to talk, I said, Bishop Stockton, it's your fault. Because I told you I didn't want to deal with Terry Weems. I told you how Terry Weems were, but you the one that told me to go to go to Apostle Terry Weems to deal with him. So David went on, and Bishop Stockton went on, and he said, yes, you're right. I'm the one that told Prophetess Kimberly Brown to deal with you, Apostle Terry Weems. He said, but what I don't understand is if the woman had anything against you, why would she so? I said, not only that, Bishop, and I didn't remember this within the 3 hour of conversation. I said, Bishop, I said, listen, not only that, I began to read 4 emails, let me say this, not emails, but inboxes, 4 inboxes of nothing but, hey, man of God, this is a big old city. We can work together. Can we work together? Can we do something together? Is there anything that I did wrong to you? Is there anything that you have a problem with me with? Did I do you wrong? He never answered me. 4 inboxes. We ain't talking about no little message like this. We talking about big, long inboxes. I talk a lot, so they were big. Okay? Why is this the people's business, Megan? Because you need to look at the subtopic, Megan. The subtopic is I'm doing a recant of the apology that he went on Facebook and put. That's why, Megan, we apologize. It should have been it. And you right, Megan, it should have been it. It should have been it in private. We apologize in private. Let it stay there. Apostle Terry Weems went on Facebook and put the apology on Facebook. And when he put the apology on Facebook, it was not September, sir. It was October the 1st that me, you, and Bishop talked. Okay? Now, at the end of this, I'm going to post the telephone conversation between me, you, and Bishop. Okay? So, nevertheless, I am talking about the apology that you put on for October the 1st. October the 1st. You put apology on October the 1st. All that you said on that post was a lie. A lie. Okay, so let me finish. Bishop said, wait a minute. You mean to tell me Prophetess Brown tried to get in touch with you 4 different times, sir? If she tried to get in touch with you, inbox 4 different times, why did you? Why did you? Now, I'm going to say this again. I'm going to repeat this again. If Apostle Terry Weems, and that's what he was doing through the whole conversation, that's why it took 3 hours. He kept on throwing stuff that didn't matter. That didn't matter. Like right now, he's throwing in, but I called you on the 30th after you went live. Okay, you called me on the 30th after I went live. I never talked to you. I never seen your call. If you called me, and I'm not negating that you called me, Megan, that's what I just said. I said that earlier, Megan. If he called me, I don't know. I don't have a missed call. I don't have an inbox. I don't have a text like all the inboxes he put on my inbox now. I don't have nothing. I don't have nothing on my recorder, Terry Weems. I said that earlier. Now, and I'm going to say it again. Look, dude, if you called me when I got off live, then okay, you called me, but I never talked to you. The moment that I got off on my live, I talked to Damario King Jives for 2 hours. I'm sorry, sir. We did not talk. Now, if you called me on October the 30th, let me tell you something. I had so many calls. I had Leandria Johnson calling me at 11:30. I had Jacayla Carr calling me at 12 midnight. I had Kevin Hart calling me at 1 o'clock in the morning. So when I tell you that I had so many people calling me, and guess what? Guess what? Then I'm talking to everybody. The only person that I talked to really was Tiffany Franklin. She's not Franklin anymore. Prophetess Tiffany Franklin. She's Prophetess Tiffany DeLopis, I think. And Bishop Stockton and Demario. That's the only three people. And when I got calls in from like Atlanta, I answered it. It was Leandria Johnson. I got a funny call, 9 something number. I answered it. It was Jacayla Carr. I got another funny call. It was different people that called me that I didn't even know where the phone call came from. So if it wasn't Florida call, I was answering all the calls that was calling me. So again, this does not matter if Terry Weems called me on the 30th, I don't know. He did not inbox me like he normally do. And he did not text me like he normally do. Okay? Because he could have texted me, Prophetess Brown trying to get in contact with you, but I didn't. I can't. Left a message. Didn't. I'm dealing with the call of October the 1st. That's all I'm dealing with. When I talk to somebody on the phone, I'm having a witness. I'm having proof. There's some other leader on the phone. So when me and Terry Weems, here's Bishop Stockton. Okay, I answered Bishop David Stockton's call because I want Bishop David Stockton to call in. So nevertheless, no, I'm not going to call him a liar. I'm not going to apologize, Megan, for calling him a liar. No, I'm not. He's a liar. He lied on that post. I'm not going to, no. He is a liar because he lied on that post. Now, I'm coming on here to recant from October the 1st. And when Bishop Stockton get on here, the truth's going to be told. So, I'm not doing that first thing first because he's got about that. No, I'm not going to do that, Megan. I don't know who you are, but I'm not. And no, I'm not. Well, I meant what I said. Terry Weems is a liar. He lied on that post. And again, if he called me, I called him a liar because he told me that he called and talked to me and I cursed him out on September the 30th. That's what I called him a liar for. No, that's what I called him a liar. He never talked to me. Prophet Wright. I'm not finna do that because he didn't invite me into his. Okay. Now that's point blank period. And then he lied and said that, he lied and said that he hopes that, he lied and said that I knew that he was going on live to say all what he said. No. What Apostle Terry Weems told me is that he's going on Facebook to tell the people that me and him got it together. And if you go on there to tell the people that me and him got it together, Megan, then no problem. No problem that he can say that we got it together. That's okay. But all that he said on that Facebook is a lie. Everything is a lie. It's a lie. And that means it's a lie. Now, let me finish. Bishop Stockton said to us, well, if Prophetess Kimberly Brown tried to reach out on on 4 different occasions, if Prophetess Kimberly Brown tried to reach out on 4 different occasions, then why did you not answer him? So then Apostle Terry Weems says, the reason why I didn't answer them is because we had allowed people to get in our atmosphere. I said, no. You allow people to get in your atmosphere, not me. You allow people to get in your atmosphere because I never allowed people. Yes, people came back and told me in your revival because he's going to manipulate the money and he's going to tell 500, 400 people or 200 people to sow $100 and 50 people to sow 50 and another 50. He manipulates. He manipulates. He lies. And I said, well, look, y'all got that problem with him. I don't know. No. He said it was you. And I said, well, I don't want to hear that. This is the problem that I had already told Apostle Terry Weems, and even one woman of God that I'm not going to call her name. I'm going to call her initials because her initials is AM. You told AM not to deal with me. So my thing is, that's what that was the problem. You apologized when Bishop Stockton said, well, Prophetess Kimberly 4 different occasions to get in contact with you. Okay, well, when Bishop said that, that's when Apostle Terry Weems said, well, I apologize. I apologize for it. I apologize that I let people get it. No, he said that we allow people to get in our atmosphere. I said, not we, Apostle. It was you. I never let nobody get in my atmosphere about you. I wouldn't have never sent out to say, man of God, why don't we come together and do ministry together? And I'm going to post those after this. Okay. I did not let nobody get in my atmosphere, but however, Apostle Terry Weems did, because he told me on the phone and he apologized. I said, well, I apologize too for not being mindful of what I said on that 3 week ago live. And what I said 3 weeks ago was the factor that you had gotten you were going with an 18-year-old in Bradenton, and you had got her pregnant. And you were going with Desiree, the secretary in your church, the whole time you was married to Toyota in Bradenton. When y'all was in Bradenton or Sarasota, wherever y'all was, Bradenton, Sarasota, Palmetto. I don't know if those are 3 different or they're just up in there, but that's what I said on the live. I said, I apologize that I wasn't mindful of your wife when I said those things. Now, those things are factual. Now, are they true about you? I wasn't in the bedroom. I don't know if you was humping like a bunny rabbit, got that woman pregnant. I don't know, but I do know about Desiree. Now, because even your wife was on Facebook, ThomasSomeTruth.com when I was on 3 weeks ago. Now, and then plus with married couples, one could be wrong, one could be right. It doesn't matter. But then you said, well, we're straight. Do you mind me going on Facebook? I said, no, I don't mind. Okay. Sunday. Today is Wednesday. Sunday at 1:30 a.m. I just so happened somebody to inbox me and said, did you see the apology that Apostle Terry Weems was supposed to do? And I said, no. And so I went to the page. I looked at the apology. The first thing you said was reconciliation, that you and I have reconciled. You apologize. I apologize. One, that's a lie. I did not apologize for nothing that I said on that 3 weeks ago. Whatever I said, I did not apologize for saying what I said. What I apologize for is not being mindful. Not being mindful. Prophet Right, if you put one more comment on my Facebook, I'm going to bring you out your mess. Okay? All of us got mess. But don't play with me. Don't do that. Because this is what's wrong in the body of Christ. Rape and molestation has gone on in our race. Why? It goes on in every race. But our race is so heavy. Why? Because we cover it. We cover that rape and molestation. Prejudice has been going on for years. People calling us niggers and all of that. And we have overcome by the intelligence of us. Now, church hurt have gone on for years in the body of Christ. Why? Because we cover it up. Now, I'm not covering it up. I'm not going to cover it up. I'm sick and tired of we apostles, prophets, pastors, teachers, evangelists doing crap and hurting people in the church. And we got a nerve to be on this live talking about something. Oh, well, just forgive. I've already forgiven. I am recapping what this man have got on Facebook and lied. While y'all apostles and prophets are still having sex with children and you're drinking. I told you 3 weeks ago, there's some mess that I know that I will bring it out. See, y'all can't bring nothing out on me. You know why? Because all people know me as praying warrior. Praying. Until 3 weeks ago, I cuss y'all out. You got mad because I wouldn't put you on a flyer. I took you off of a flyer, so you spray painted my church. I took you off of a flyer, okay, because you was in the booty club. And 3 years later, 4 years later, you had my daughter raped in the back of the church. Oh, Prophet Right, you better stop it. Stop it, man of God, because you the main one. Don't start with me. There's a reason why you couldn't come up on my service. You are a pastor and a prophet and married and still sleeping with other people. Don't you play with me. I'll bring it all out, and including what I've done. Don't you play with me. Don't you play with me on this feed. Don't you do that. Don't you do that. Don't you sit up there. I'm not covering nobody. And if I'm wrong, I'll uncover me too. Because we leaders are wrong. We're wrong. We're wrong. We're wrong. We're wrong. I have hurt other people too pastoring. And I had to repent. I had to repent. What is the point to it? Let God deal with it. Megan, you stupid. You a real stupid broad. You know that? You stupid. And I mean that. You stupid, baby. You stupid. Let God handle it. No, God didn't say let me handle it. You sound like them other. You sound, no, I've been hurt, but I'm not talking hurt. I'm not hurt because I'm not hurt, nor am I mad. I'm very passionate at what I'm saying. I'm not hurt, so I'm going to ignore Megan because until it happened in her front yard, then she'll say something. No, I'm not going to let God handle it because God tells us in Matthew, the 18th chapter and the 15th verse through the 17th, the Lord said, go to your brethren if you got a problem with your brethren. And once you go to your brethren, then if they don't hear you, you go and take somebody with you. If they don't hear you, then you bring it before the church. Now, where do leaders go when it goes before the church? All y'all leaders on Facebook. All y'all leaders on Facebook. All of y'all is on Facebook. So let me tell you, I'm going to recant what Apostle Terry Weems said on his. And what he said was that he was sorry and that both of us said we're sorry. No. Then you're going to turn around and say you're a certified coach. You said you were a certified coach, and because of the certified coach, you go and say, oh, Prophetess Kimberly Brown is hurt and she need help. First of all, I wasn't hurt by nothing that you did. I was hurt back when you did it. I wasn't hurt. That's not what caused me to come on Facebook to hurt. Okay? That's not what caused me to be hurt. What caused me to be hurt was my best friend, and we got it together. No, I'm going to reveal what we, as in apostles, pastors, apostles, prophets, evangelists, pastors, teachers do. Y'all go put witchcraft on people when they don't stay in your church? Oh yeah. No, we're not finna do that. We're not going to do that. You're not going to bully me. You're not going to make it, because I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of all of y'all for turning, oh, let the Lord have it. But you turned my water on and let my water at the church run from Wednesday to Sunday. But I'm going to let the Lord have it. And it's a $99 bill at the $999. And then behind that bill is $989. No. Prophet Wright, get off my feed. Prophet Wright, get off my feed. I didn't say you, sir. I did not call no name who. That was Apostle Hendricks. So you can get off my feed lying. I never said you. I said a prophet and an apostle. No, what I said, Apostle Wright, that you're married. And the reason why you couldn't go to my service because you had done slept with that girl down there in Fort Myers being married at the same time. That's what I said. I didn't say that you had my daughter raped. I did not say that, sir. What I said was, I said you, sir, told me personally, Prophetess Brown, reason why I didn't come back to your service. I had came one time and I saw this young lady and her mom had got me into all of this, but you're a pastor. You're a pastor. All our junk that is coming out in the forefront, it is wrong. Whether it's me, whether it's all of y'all, I'm including myself. We have the ability to pastor and to shepherd people. We have no business sitting up here fighting. We have no business talking about each other, putting each other down. We have no business doing that. We have no business sitting up here trying to put witchcraft on people, talking about people, talking like a woman. Pastor Terry Weems, like I said, if I had something against you, I wouldn't have never sold in your ministry. But you keep on every pastor that is on a flyer that get ready to come to my church, you sit there and you run your mouth. We apologize in private. You shouldn't have taken to Facebook like that. You had a whole 40 minutes about Kimberly Brown. You said it 8 minutes into the 40 minutes that you weren't going to talk about it no more. But then you start talking about your book, sir. And then after you start talking about your book, you come back in and go tell me something. You a certified coach. My 16-year-old can be a certified coach. But what my 16-year-old can't be is a licensed mental health counselor, which I am. I have my clinical. Who cares about a certified coach? Anybody can be a certified coach, a certified a motivational speaker, and anything else. You're going to sit there and tell me you're a certified coach and Prophetess Kimberly Brown is hurt and she need help? How can you say that was no 5 years ago? Shut your lying mouth, Prophet Wright, and get up off my page before I block you. And I mean just that. You stay on what's his name's wife page. What's that man's name? I'm gonna tell it in Joshua Holmes. Stay off of Stephanie Holmes' page. Larking and talking to her and all this bunch of mess. That's a married woman and you're a married man. Stop it. Shoot. I slept with these little girls in the church and you gonna sit up here on my page. You better stop it, boy. Get up off my page. I'm talking about us apostles and prophets and evangelists and pastors and teachers. We sitting up here talking about each other and we sitting up here fighting with each other and all of that. No, you fought with me. I've been praying. I've been praying all this time. I haven't said nothing to y'all. I am not going to go in my corner. I'm not going in no corner telling myself, yeah, Lord. Yeah, Lord. Oh, God. Help me, God. Oh, God. I need you, God. Every hour, God. I need you, God. No, I'm not going to do it. So I'm not finna do that, Prophetess Brinson. I'm not gonna do that. You know why? Because he didn't do it for me. He went on live and he did not highlight my name up to the top so that I could know when he went on. When Terry Weems dropped off that phone, when Apostle Terry Weems dropped off the phone, I was on the phone with Bishop Stockton. And as I was on the phone with Bishop Stockton, I stayed on the phone with Bishop Stockton for a whole hour and a half. Somebody called me and told me that that Apostle Terry Weems was on his page talking about me. I said, well, I don't care. It don't matter. He was supposed to do an apology. So when I finally looked at the apology, 8 minutes into a 40 minutes apology, you claim, Prophet Right, I don't care about your love. I really don't, because your love is fake. So next thing I know is when I go to the page and I listen, 8 minutes into the 40 minutes, I'm through with it. Then he started talking about his his book. Once he talked about his book, then he went back into what he said that he's through with. Everybody can look at his apology, so-called apology to me. And then he went back into it by saying, yes, I'm a certified coach and Prophetess Brown is hurt and need help. No, I wasn't hurt. I was mad as hell because I had just found out that Wednesday when I went live that this apostle is the one that told his first cousin to rape my daughter on the grounds of the church by gunpoint because my daughter was sitting in her car. Now that's just so coincidence that Sunday when his fam, and I didn't even know it was his family was in the church. And I said at leisure, I said, my daughter better stop sitting in my truck, on the phone, in my car at 2:30 in the morning. Mama, I'm in my car, because she claimed my car, her car, because she wanted me to give her my car. Nevertheless, I spoke it over the pulpit and I wished I wouldn't have never had. 2 days later, my daughter was raped on the grounds of the church by gunpoint. 3 weeks ago, I get a phone call. I'm trying to cleanse myself and I want to repent. You want to repent for what? The fight that you started in the church, in my church, March the 20th, 2020 of this year? Is that what you want to repent for? Because you went before. See, I'm a blocker. I told her don't mess with me. I told this woman not to mess with me. I don't want her on my page. Get off my page. Get off my page. Miss Weems, get off my page. You blocked. Okay. Now, because she lied too. Nevertheless, I was very angry, you all. I was very hurt. And I'm not going into the subject of it. I'm going to do that at 6 o'clock. This post right here is only to recant what Prophet Weems, quote unquote, apology on his page. He was saying, oh, Kimberly Brown is going to do another one. I never said I was going to do one. I'm doing one now because you apologized to me in person. On the phone. You should have left it there, sir. You should have left it there. But you did ask me, can you get on Facebook and apologize tell people that we got together? Okay, no problem. But I didn't think you was going to say all of that. You said 8 minutes. I'm done with it. We got it together. We reconciled or restored or whatever word you use. And then, like I said, after 8 minutes, you start talking about your book. But then after your book, you went in the conversation that you said that you was done with. And then you added more. I was hurt and needed help. No, I released to you that you were only the covering. You were the only covering that I ever looked at as a father. I said, Terry Weems, back then you hurt me. Not now. I'm not hurt by you. But why are you telling people that I was under your ministry? Why are you keep on telling people that I was under your ministry, like here recently, just like you said on your apology that I was underneath you at 2013. Sir, that was 2009. Remember, because after you, it was Apostle Kirby Gant. After Apostle Kirby Gant, I went underneath Apostle Andre in 2013. I would have never left Apostle Kirby Gant, but Apostle Kirby Gant was tired of ministry. He wanted a break. He wanted a vacation. So he said, I'm going to take some of my churches and ask Apostle Andre if they can go under and ask other people if they can go under. Sir, I came from underneath your ministry 2009, the beginning of 2009, and I only stayed 6 months with your ministry because you kept on lying to me. And what you did is I put on a big old revival, and the speaker that you brought in, she came in the first night, wonderful, awesome woman of God. Never knew her. She was Bahamian from Georgia, named Prophetess Maxine Thomas. You brought her in that Thursday night. We were waiting Friday. We were calling. We were like, where's the woman of God? Where's the woman of God? Saturday morning, the woman of God called me and she said, woman of God, I'm so sorry that if I ran a bad revival on Thursday night. I said, no, ma'am, you did not. What happened? She said, Apostle Terry Weems said that you didn't like my preaching, that you didn't want me back in your church. I said, that's a lie. I called Terry Weems. Me and him got into an argument because Terry Weems like to yell at people. You ain't gonna yell at me. I'm a female. I will cuss you out. You yell at me. You're not finna yell at me. You're not my dad. You're not gonna yell at me. So, at any rate, he yelled at me. Instead of cussing him out, I hung up the phone. Next thing I know, him and his wife came over to the church in my office. He came up in the church because he had a key. I gave him a key to the church because my son during the revival had got in trouble in North Carolina. And I was getting ready to go to North Carolina, but I never went to North Carolina until after the revival. So nevertheless, I went over to Apostle Terry. I said, where are you? She said, I'm in Brooksville. Me and Apostle Terry Weems went to Brooksville. Prophetess Maxine Thomas said out of her mouth, Apostle Terry Weems, you did tell me that woman did not want me in her church. Apostle Terry Weems said, no, I didn't say that. Prophetess Maxine Thomas said, yes, you did. You all, I wouldn't believe that woman of God would lie to me like that. She was very calm. She was in the midst of her revival. She said, man of God, God's going to deal with you for that lying. So right then and there, I cut my ties with Terry Weems. Now, Apostle Terry Weems on one flip side is good when you're in his corner. But when you outside of the corner and you've been inside his corner, I don't know why that apostle. Okay. I don't know why that Apostle Terry Weems won't. Erica, are you on here? I don't know why Apostle Terry Weems don't want to continue fellowship with you if you're no longer underneath him. That's what I wanted, because in some things he is good in. He's good in structure. He's good in teaching leadership. He's good in that when I was under him. But then there's a side of Apostle Terry Williams, just like all of us. All of us got a double side. All of us got a side that we really need to get before God and keep it under spiritual construction, just like Paul. Paul said, in my flesh there was no good thing. When I sought to do good, evil was present. I'm not on that. I'm not on bashing Terry Williams. Oh, Terry Williams ain't no good. Terry Williams ain't this. No. You went on your Facebook. You did an apology that the apology was a lie. Your wife even went up there saying, oh, we love her. We love her. How can your wife love me and she ain't never met me? After 2 minutes of her saying she loved me, then she started saying stuff, repeating stuff that I had put on that I had put on the live 3 weeks ago. Oh, I'm your sugar daddy. You my sugar daddy. I'm the 18-year-old. Where's the baby at? She started making jabs and doing some stuff at the end of the video. Why would you do that if you're going to really apologize? You said 8 minutes into 40 minutes that you were done. Then be done with it. Don't sit there and try to make fun of the situation, because all of that shouldn't have even been on Facebook. And then some of y'all got the nerve to tell me, let it go and let God. No, baby, I'm not going to let go and let God. Why? Because you're going to stop making videos about me and lying. And every time you do, I'm going to come back at you. Again, I'm going to say this again very strongly. I don't know about you calling me no September the 30th, the same day that I did the live. If you did call me Terry Williams, one thing about you, like right now, you tried to call me while my phone was charging, trying to get a charge to it so I can come back, okay? You kept on calling. And guess what you did? You left a message. Guess what else you did? You inboxed. Apostle Terry Williams, when you call somebody, sir, not only do you call them, but you'll send a text and say, hey, this is Apostle Terry Williams. I'm trying to get in contact with you. Would you call me? See, that's the things that you do. Now, you didn't do that October the 30th. I didn't get no inbox. I didn't get a text. And I have told my staff, look, staff, if you get to calling people of the church, Pastor Brown, I was out sick. And why you didn't call me? Why you didn't do nothing? You don't care about me. I said, that's a lie. We do call. Pastor Brown, I ain't get no phone call from you. I said, really? So I went to the phone ministry. Y'all did not call. Y'all didn't call Mother Beverly. Y'all didn't call Mother Myers. What happened? Pastor, I did call, but she didn't answer my phone. I don't care. If she didn't answer your phone, leave a message. I don't like leaving messages, Pastor. Okay, then text. Text and say, Mother Myers, this is Minister Christina. I'm just calling you to check up on you. This is Sister Dorothy. I'm just calling to check up on you. That's all. When you call people and you don't want to leave a message, because I don't. Y'all, I don't. If y'all call me and y'all leave a message, please text me. Please. Because I have on my phone, I still call it a piece of junk phone. I'm sorry. My mama said that my phone is not a junk. But my son has a Note 10 Plus. That's a good phone. That's a good phone. So mine is garbage. His is good. Nevertheless, you all, his phone can record stuff. My phone, I don't have to go into my voice message. I have a visual voicemail, meaning I'll push this button and everything that somebody left a message, it would write it out. It would write it out. Terry Williams on September the 30th did not leave a message. I did not get a missed call. I didn't get none of that. I didn't get none of that. Now, I'm going to say what my grandmama said. Stop using all that technology or check on people, because sometimes you use a technology. Sometimes you use a fax and it says okay, but the fax may not come through. The fax may not transmit on your side. So it may or may not be real, or it may be fake, or what, I mean, not fake, but it may not come through because you're dealing with electronics. Okay. Now, again, I'm going to tell you, I tell my staff, if you don't leave a message, that call never happened. So if Apostle Terry Weems called me after I got off that line, I don't know nothing about it. I'm going to say that again. I don't know nothing about it. Look, you all, you don't know me. And it's okay that you don't know me. But I'm going to tell you something. I have been praying and praying and praying and praying. I have never came on Facebook and showed my behind. 3 weeks ago, I don't advise nobody to go on Facebook and cuss people out. That's not good. That's not beautiful. That's not. Apostle Terry Weems, I'm going to say this in front of everybody. I got a so-called copy. Of you calling me. Again, I'm telling you, there was no missed calls on my phone. There was no message on my phone. And sir, let me say this, Apostle Terry Weems. You so bent out of shape. I called. So what? You didn't get me. So what? You didn't talk to me. So what? I'm still going to say what I said. If you called me, I did not get no indication that you did. This live, this is what was going on with me and Terry Weems on that phone for 3 hours with Bishop on the phone. What? Terry Weems talking about something that don't even matter. You talking about something way back, and I'm talking about something recent. You going back and forth, just like you going back and forth about September the 30th. So what? What I'm telling you, I did not get no indication that you called me, sir. The only time we talk. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I am saying. I'm only dealing with the telephone, with the information that you put on your Facebook. I'm dealing with the video that you put on your Facebook. I'm dealing with the apology, the so-called reconciliation that you put on your Facebook. It don't matter. Me and you supposed to have reconciled on October the 1st. At 2:45 in the afternoon, and we did not get off that phone until 5:30 with Bishop Stockton. That's what I'm dealing with, sir. I'm dealing with that. I'm dealing with only that video. I'm not dealing with nothing else. So you can put everything else to block what to really deal with. See, Apostle Terry Weems, you're a real good blocker. But you forgot, sir. I got 2 bachelor's degrees and a master's degree, and I'm not ignorant by a long shot. And my master's in psychology. And sir, you do the blocking. When somebody really want to deal with you lied, you'll block. You'll bring up other stuff so people can deal with that. And you know what happens when people do with that? Okay, so watch this, you guys. This is how Terry Weems' conversation is. Okay, Terry Weems, I'm coming to you, Apostle Terry Weems, and I'm dealing with you with the lies. I'm dealing with you with no Chandra Mosley. He has not did his part. His part, he got on his page and lied about the apology. You lied about the contents of that apology, and that's not what happened. So now I'm stuck. I'm stuck to see if you really apologize in private. That stuff that you said in private and what you said public is two different things. And if we're going to apologize to each other, we need to be real. If you tell me that you're sorry, tell it. But don't get on Facebook and gonna sit there and say, I'm a certified coach. So what? You're a certified coach. So what that you are a certified coach? I have had enough of lying. You're going to get on Facebook and make it seem like that you're some clinical psychologist or clinical mental health counselor or clinical psychiatrist and try to sit there and psychoanalyze me when you already apologize in person. When you apologize in person, when you say, I'm sorry, everybody should have let it go. Right then and there, it should have let it go. It should have let go. It should have let go. You can't tell me that you love me in private, but in public, you sit there and tell me I hate you. You can't sit there and say, you know what, you my sister in Christ. But then on public, you sit there and say something else. No. You cannot do that. And I'm going to deal with the situation. So some of y'all on here telling me something, Apostle Terry Williams, you did your part. That's a lie from the pit of hell. Because if you're going to apologize, if you're going to say I'm sorry, then say you're sorry. But don't you dare get on Facebook and call it, we did a reconciliation. She crazy. She need help. I'm a certified coach and she need help. And no, what? What? You didn't say all that when we were talking. Matter of fact, you took the blame. Lance, come here. Let me hold your phone. It's dead. Why you got a dead phone, son? You don't know. Boy, plug that phone up right now. Give it 3 minutes. Plug it up, because I need to call Bishop Stockton. I need him to get live on this. I need Bishop Stockton, the third person through our conversation. Jesus can't help us today when people are still lying. And you got people crying. You got a pastor, and this, I'm not talking about Terry Weems. I'm talking about fivefold. This is why I'm doing what I'm doing. You got a pastor that's sleeping with a 15-year-old. It was a correction. I thought it was 16-year-old, but sleeping with a 15-year-old, get the girl pregnant, and she trying to cut the baby out, and she end up cutting the main vein and kill herself by accident. You got apostles that are lying, talking about something. God told me to see what color underwear you have on. No. We are at blame. We are at fault. The body of Christ. Yes, now the rape and the molestation is in the body of Christ. Yesterday, I helped bring down a father that was sitting up there having sex with over 45 boys in the Catholic Church. In the Catholic Church. And we sitting up here wondering why I'm doing what I'm doing. Guess what? Some of y'all wish y'all can do it. Some of y'all done been hurt. Some of y'all are scared still that somebody gonna throw some witchcraft on your tail. You scared. You scared. I'm not scared. I'm not scared of not now one of them. You scared of that certain bunch. You scared across that river over there to Bradenton. I'll call out your name who's scared of. Y'all women, y'all prophetess are scared. I'm not scared. It's a shame how the body of Christ is sitting up here continue to cover apostles and prophets and pastors, evangelists, teachers, just because, I know them. You don't know them. You really don't know them. You don't know them. So I thank God over there in California, over there in Pennsylvania, heard about one man sleeping with his daughter, sleeping with his 9-year-old daughter, and the father up there covering the mess. And the FBI is involved with the situation. These are leaders that this pandemic is opening up that you are doing to each other. So what is me and Terry Weems doing? Terry Weems, you sitting up here apologizing in the public, but you apologizing in the private, but going in the public and lying about the apology. No, we're not finna do that. You're not gonna make me look like I'm the basket case, and you done rendered and saved me, and done brought me back to life. Negro, please. Negro, please. Negro, please. No. You're not finna do that. You're not finna do that. Up in Georgia, you got an apostle that done had sex with 16 boys and having all this sex in the church and all of this stuff and having, but guess where it started with? They mad at the mamas. They mad at the grandmama, so they take it out on the children. One apostle that had sex with these 16 boys, raped these 16 boys. Their mothers were a member of his church, and he said to teach the mothers a lesson because the mothers went up against the apostle. You took it out on the children, so you had sex with the boys. Do y'all know this happened to me? Because I got mad at an apostle. He told his cousin to rape my daughter by gunpoint. And I just found this out 3 weeks ago that it was the apostle that... Are you serious? Are you serious? And you think I'm going to cover all y'all, the ones... What I'm going through, you can shut up and go straight to hell. And I mean what I just said, but I'm going to uncover it all. I'm going to uncover everything, even in the Church of God in Christ. You sitting up there, I don't care what ministry, what faith, what denomination, this mess is going on. You know what happened when the president did what he did? President Obama, the one that y'all love, just all because he black. He black. So all the whites can get back. Please. He the first president. He's the first president that signed an okay bill that every homosexual be able to get married and whatever else. Okay, so now you don't release a spirit of lust to go through the nation. This ain't about just being holy. This is about holiness. If you can do a leader like this, if y'all can fight up against a leader, I'm a female. I'm a single female pastor and trying to kill me in my own city, but I have not died. You haven't broke my bones. You haven't shut me up. I'm still alive, and I'm going to keep on preaching the gospel, and I'll keep on cussing you out and preaching at the same time. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. You can't mess with me. You can't mess with me. You can't. You gonna tell the truth. If you gonna do it, tell the truth. There was a time about a year ago that I was stealing in the stores, and I knew that I needed deliverance, and I had to go to an apostle to tell him, look, I need you to pray for me because I'm stealing in the store. This is me. I'm talking about Kimberly Brown. I'm talking about Kimberly Brown. You got to pray for me. Oh, sex is not my problem. Alcohol is not my problem. Drinking is not my problem. But I seen y'all preachers come up to the church drinking all this alcohol, and then you gonna get up there and preach. Have you lost your mind? And yes, I compromised. I knew you were drinking. I knew you were drinking, and I let you come into church and preach. I knew you were smoking marijuana, and I let you come into church and preach. I knew you were smoking cocaine, and I let you come into church and preach. But I've been turned if I let you come up in the pulpit raggedy and musty like you are. All of us got a problem. All of us got skeletons, but I'm going to tell you mine. All of us got a problem. All of us is getting something straight before God. Don't give me that Paul stuff. Don't give me that Paul stuff. Paul said that I did what I shouldn't have did. I did what I shouldn't have done. I did what I shouldn't have done. I did what I should not have done. Then if I did what I shouldn't have done, he said, I did what I shouldn't have done, and I didn't do what I should have. Now, if I did what I shouldn't have and didn't do what I should, then what is it that is in me? It is sin. But I see another law warring against my mind, trying to bring me into captivity. When I sought to do good, evil was present. But oh, wretched man that I am, who shall save me? Who? We can't call on the apostles because the apostles and the prophets are fighting with each other. I'm not going to pray for you. And me and you talk. I thought it was real. I thought the apology was real. Oh my God. I thought the apology was real. I thought it was real. I let my hair down once again because I thought the apology was real. That apology wasn't real. That apology was fake because you got on Facebook. I told you, dude. I told you, Apostle Terry Williams, you were the only one that I called a father. You were supposed to be my spiritual father. And that's what you did to me. Dude, I'm in this ministry. I'm a single woman in this ministry. That's what you did to me, Terry Weems. You are wrong, dude. You are wrong. I looked at you as a dad, dude. I told you after my dad was murdered. God, who is real in ministry? Who is real? Who is real? Who is real? There's no real. There's no realness. There is no realness. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It'll be a cold day in hell before I sit down with somebody and talk to them about apology. You know what? Dude, I had nothing against you. Dude, I had nothing against you, Terry Weems. You fathered me at a time that I needed a father. Terry Weems, you tried to destroy me then. I gave you everything. I gave you the key to my ministry. I gave you the key to the church. I obeyed you, dude. I listened to you. When I talk to you in private, you say this, you say that, you say this, and you're lying, and I'm just through, but I'm not through with ministry because there's 26 pastors. There's 26 pastors that have inboxed me and said that they will not fool with church no more. These are women in the ministry. And I don't want to hear you, Church of God in Christ, tell myself, we women shouldn't be pastoring. You can go straight to hell too. I don't care about you. I don't care about that. I don't care about none of that. I don't care. I don't care about you. No. You can sit there and say, oh, she's hurt. No, I'm not hurt. I'm angry. I am so angry that we sit down and we talk. We talk over the phone. And you get on Facebook to try to make me look like you're so much a coach. You're so much a coach. And you're my dude, do you know my counselor was on the line. Dr. Claiborne Christian. Dr. Christian. I don't need a psychiatrist. I don't need a psychologist. I got a psychologist. I got one. I talk to them so y'all niggas don't know my business. I don't need nobody. Oh, Prophetess, if you want to give an ear, I got an ear. No. I don't trust y'all. No, I don't trust. I don't trust in ministry to tell me, oh, baby, don't. You can talk to me. 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 I ain't talking to none of y'all. I'm going to sit there and look right at y'all like y'all crazy. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. But sit down and talk to y'all. sit down and talk to y'all ever again to apologize on me on the phone, I'm not listening to none of that. I forgive you. I forgive you. But I'm not getting on the phone with none of y'all, because y'all liars. You're liars. Y'all liars. I don't care. Some of the ones that I spoke on 3 weeks ago, you know my daughter. You know my daughter. Not one of y'all called me and said, Prophetess Brown, I'm sorry that your daughter got raped on the church ground. I'm sorry. Over that alone, I should leave the ministry, because church people, you're going to make somebody get a gun and shoot all y'all asses. And then y'all wonder why. You wonder why that white boy went in that church and shot them 9 people, and they didn't have no discernment to know that that man had a gun. But when a man came in my church with a 45 in a book bag, I knew he had a gun in there, and I told the man, I said, look, I got a finger on a 30 on a 38. You may get a round off, but you ain't going to Burger King. You're not going to Burger King. It's a shame. It's a shame how church is. Did y'all hear what I said? There is a priest, a father priest, 69 years old. He raped 45 boys. Those boys are going to be messed up. There's a woman, a female pastor, that talked to me, and she said, Prophetess, I'm not in the ministry no more. She said, I laid it down. You know why? Because my apostle slept with my daughter and got her pregnant, and my daughter was shamed, and my daughter tried to cut the baby out of her stomach. And when she tried to cut the baby out of her stomach, she cut a main vein that bled to death. Y'all sitting up here shouting and praising God in church, and y'all praying when there's apostles and prophets and evangelists and pastors and teachers up here raping our children. And not only are they raping our children, they taking female pastors and they're trying to mess over us so we can't preach the gospel. And you got a nerve to tell me to let God handle it? You better go to hell. You better go to hell. I'm going to do what Matthew 18 tell me. And the 15th verse, go to them, to your brethren. If you got a problem with them, and if they don't hear you, take somebody with you. And if they don't hear you, bring it before the church. Well, I'm bringing it before the church. And the church is on Facebook, because everybody got their church doors closed right now because of the pandemic. So don't tell me, oh, let God have Facebook. Y'all didn't say that on Apostle Terry Wing's page. Y'all didn't say that when he was talking about an apology on me and lying on the apology. Come on, you get me in private, and then you're gonna tell me you're sorry, and then you're gonna come on the public you should have left it alone. Why did you want to bring it on Facebook, Terry Wings? Why? Y'all sitting up there talking about me, but why don't y'all get on to him about bringing it on Facebook? If you would have never bought it on Facebook, then I wouldn't done it. Oh, I know what it is. Oh, it's okay for a man to do it, but it ain't okay for a woman to do it? Man, y'all done got sick up out your head. I ain't listening to none of y'all texting. I ain't seeing no more texts, no more. I'm going to say what I got to say, and then I'm going to get off. And I don't care about your opinion, because you're not living this. I'm living this. You know why? Because there's 26 female pastors that have quit the gospel. And guess what, y'all? Some of y'all preachers that are on here, there's one female in the city of Tampa. And if you got bold enough, and if y'all got balls enough to love her through, and if you really got love in your heart, inbox me, and I will give you her name, and that you can call her, and that you can love on her. I'm talking about Tampa. Because if I call her name, every one of y'all would know her. She has quit the gospel. Because she's scared that some preacher going to put some witchcraft on her. Really? I told her, I said, well, I was underneath that woman of God. She tried it. But I made it through. I made it through. Prophetess Brenton or Minister Brenton, Sister Brenton, whatever your name is. I made it through. Who they call looking like to Michelle Proctor. I made it through. I'm not scared of not now one of them females trying to put no witchcraft on me. You better go to hell. You're going to put witchcraft on me because I'm telling the truth. Y'all sleeping around with these women. And these women calling me and talking to me. I'm going to give you about a good month to straighten up your life. If you don't straighten up your life sleeping with these 16 and 18 years old, I'm going to get on this Facebook and expose your behind. Leave them kids alone. You need to go to jail. You won't deal with no woman. You won't deal with nobody your age. You know better. So Apostle Terry Weems, you said in private and you apologized to me. I accept that apology. I accept that, sir, because you were sincere. Or you act like it. But then you went on Facebook to get some likes. You're going to tell everybody, let that viral go. Let this video go viral. Let this video go viral. Why should that video go viral talking about a reconciliation? But in the video, you're going to tell me something, you're a certified coach. And then with a little bit more word, then you're going to say, well, Prophetess Kimberly Brown is hurt. And she needs help. You know what? You all, I sure do need help. I sure do need help. While I'm spending time talking about this, I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I don't know your correct minister, prophet, prophetess, apostle. I don't want to get it wrong, Brenton. So I'm just going to use your last name because I don't know you that well. Only thing I know is that Michelle had told me one time that you were her twin. And I think I met you. I don't remember. It would have been a long time ago. And I think we talked. I don't remember. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I'll tell you why later, why I don't remember. Well, to be honest with you, never mind. But anyway, I don't remember, woman of God. So Brenton, I'm not saying that you're not holding on. I'm saying women in general. Women. We're being attacked out here and nobody is speaking up. But you know what? People coming, Prophetess, I want you to pray for me. When you have your Saturday morning prayer, I want you to pray for me. Why? This apostle up on me, and he told me if I leave, that he was going to throw witchcraft on me. Girl, if you don't shut up and get off my network, do you know how many y'all that I talk to, leaders? And these leaders in Tampa done did something to them. But guess what? You shouldn't be throwing your coochie. I ain't never slept with nobody from Florida or even in Florida or even in this state. You know why? I'm a female pastor. You're not going to sit up and tell me something. You went and took me out that I'm a hoe. I don't even go out to Denny's with you. I don't even go out to eat with you. I don't go nowhere with no man. I don't. And with no woman either. Because you ain't going to sit there and tell me I'm a lesbian and you took me to a restaurant and me and you left the restaurant and we had sex. You darn liar. You not going to ever be able to catch me out of the confounds. I don't play them games. I don't play that. I met you in the church. We going to stay in the church. You hear me? In the church. We gonna stay in the church and talk. You're not gonna blame me that I felt on your titties. I'm gonna have me a witness right there. You're not gonna say I stole the church money. You're not gonna say that. But what you can say is my pastor will fight. Some of my members on here right now, they'll tell you quick, my pastor will fight. Don't you put your hands on my pastor. Don't you put your hands on my pastor. I tell my armor bearers, you ain't gotta protect me. You got to protect. I'm from New Jersey. You ain't got to protect me. I will beat them look, I know I'm going to beat them. Prophetess, but you can't beat everybody. Baby, I'm going to spray them with that pepper mace, and I'm going to beat the hell out of them, and I'm going to drag them outside my church and call the popos on them. That's what I'm going to do. That's how I know I'm going to beat you, because I'm going to spray you with pepper mace first. I'm not, no, you're not going to mess with me like that. I'm sorry. I love you, Terry Weems. I do. I'm just shocked you did me like that, dude. I'm shocked. I am so shocked that I am blown that you're going to apologize to me in person. I mean, on the phone, and then you're going to take it to Facebook like that? Dude, none of y'all can talk about me. Y'all need to shut up. Because a man do it, it's okay for him to do it. He done did it on his page, but you going to get on me about doing it on my page? Y'all go straight to hell. Whoever said it, y'all go straight to hell. And I mean it. All this fluckery going on in the church. All this mess. This isms and schism. What souls are we being saved? I'm counting me. The Lord got on me, Kimberly. I told you to feed the homeless. Are you feeding the homeless? No, God. Are you going out knocking on the doors? But the pandemic, God. But you go to the stores, Kimberly. You gear up. You put your gloves on. You put your mask on. Go knock on them doors. God, I don't want to do that. Kimberly, didn't I tell you to do good to them to hate you? God, I want to cuss them like Elijah cussed them 42. Okay, so I'm telling you my issue. We that are in the fivefold, I'm not talking about the pew members. I'm talking about the fivefold. Fivefold should not be getting mad at the mothers, at the parents, and then go take it out on the children with your dang-a-lang. I have not heard of a female yet that slept with all the men in the church. She done slept with all the young boys in the church, and now she up for sleeping with the boys, and she done raped the boys and raped the girls. Now, I'm for sure that does go on, but I haven't heard it. But I tell you what I have heard, y'all men sticking out y'all little dingalangs and putting it in somebody's cootie cat or somebody's butthole. What I can say is, I went past the office and I saw one of y'all apostles sucking on another apostle's chest like a man suck on a woman's titties. And I didn't say nothing. I just prayed. Oh Lord, please, Jesus, Lord, stop this homosexual. Oh God, after they finish doing it, God, they go in your house and call your people to raise up. God, how can you do it? How can you use it? When I get quiet, the Lord said, if I could use an ass, I could use a homosexual. If I could use a crow, I could use a homosexual. Okay, I understand. If you can lie to me in person, talk to me, pretend like you all sorry, I wouldn't trust you more than I can throw your behind. Y'all better get it right. Y'all better get it right. Don't sit up there and apologize to me in person, in private, and come public and talking about me on Facebook. Nigga, you shouldn't have put that on Facebook anyway. And when you did your first 8 minutes, you should have left it alone. Leave it alone. Your wife didn't have no business coming on there and talking something. I love her. You don't even know me. You ain't never seen me. You ain't never met me. But then after you say I love, then you going to turn around. You going to turn around. You going to turn around and tell me something. I'm 18. Where's the baby at? You made fun of everything I said on that 3-week post. And then you got nerve to tell me something. You love me first, and then you make fun of me second. Look, I'm done. I'm finished. I'm through. I said it. This is the last time. I'm done with this Apostle Terry Weems apology. I'll accept the apology in private that hurt me. let me say this. It didn't hurt me. It made me mad. You know why it made me mad? Because I let my hair down once more again to listen to somebody that I thought was being real, and they wasn't being real. So, okay, no problem. Let us go our separate ways. I love you. You ain't got to say nothing to me. I ain't got to say nothing to you. When I see you, I'm going to speak to you. Just like when I saw you at Walmart. Dude, you recognized me before I recognized you. You didn't even speak. You were putting a basket into the thing and you saw me. You know what I did? Who's that? Is that Apostle Terry Wings? Hey, Apostle Terry Wings! But you seen me, but you wouldn't even speak. Okay, no problem. I done seen church members and I ain't want to speak to them either. I understand. But just you know, apostle, prophet, evangelist, pastor, teacher, including me, I'ma call out that mess. That's why rape and molestation has not been handled, because we cover it. We cover this mess in the body of Christ. When y'all gonna stand up? When y'all women gonna stand up? When y'all single pastor women gonna stand up? When you gonna stand up and somebody your overseer say, I like that dress, give me that dress. And you feel compelled to give you the dress. I feel compelled to slapping the crap out of you because I took my money and bought my dress and I'm not giving you my dress. I wish my overseer would ask me for a dress. I wish, and I still want it. You ain't getting it. I'm not one of them ones that you can just run. Oh, God told me you need to give me your whole paycheck every week. And you better do it, because if you don't, God gonna slap you down. I had some old dwarf Negro to be on the phone telling me something. If you hang up on me again, don't hang up on a prophet. What? Who? Oh, a Profit. Okay. I'm going to hang right up on your silly behind. Who is you? I got a man. What you got to do with me? Nothing. So you going to tell me because you a prophet, I need to not hang up on you? You were talking all that yak stuff? Okay. He inboxed me for money, y'all. Okay, that what happened. He inboxed me and told me that his house got broken into. I didn't see the text. He then inboxed me again and told me that he lost his wallet. And he asked me for gas money. I didn't see it. The first time he inboxed me, he asked me for my Cash App number. I gave it to him. Second time, his house got broken in. Third time, his wallet got stolen. I didn't see his message for like 3 days because I was too busy answering all the other inboxes I got. So I finally came around to his for the second time because it was a blue button right beside it. So he goes, oh, when you thought I was going to give you money, you could answer them, but you can't answer me when I told you I needed money twice. I said, Negro, you didn't ask me twice for money. First of all, one, you said that your house got broken in. Two, you said you lost your wallet. So 3, I'm just seeing this message. And 4, you done sent this message to a couple of people because somebody inboxed me and told me to be careful of this prophet that is going around asking people for money, talking about his house broken in and his wallet broken in. Look, why is all this scamming and this game going with women pastors, single women pastors? Because see, if I was married, y'all wouldn't do this. Because first of all, my husband would be like, look, you ain't talking to my wife like that. And even though my man was on the telephone, you had some respect. And you respected and you apologized. But then you get on Facebook and talk about that I apologize for the things I did. I didn't do nothing to you, sir. I apologize for not being mindful of the things that I said because of your wife. Now, it still doesn't say anything about the preachers that I'm dealing with that's coming to my church. These preachers are coming to my church and you got your big mouth open into their ear and telling them not to deal with me, trying to sabotage me on one end. I don't care if you lie and say that I'm a lesbian, a witch, whatever else you call me, a hoe. I don't care if you say that I'm a liar, that I'm a thief. I don't care about the name calling and all that other stuff. But when you get the whispering in pastors' ears that come into my church and causing confusion, I got a problem with you. You won't do no another nigga like that. Do a man like that, and let's see what you'll do. Okay? Now, peace out. I love you. I'm not going to go back over this anymore because I got other things to handle. Just like this one woman said, we got ministry to do. I only wanted to be on here for an hour. Ministry. I got three women that just lost their homes. One woman is staying in my church. One woman is downstairs with her 3 kids down in my house. One woman is staying at the church with 6 of her children. Another woman, I got to find out where to put her like in the next hour. Can I go get her? I only have a 2-bedroom. So I really don't know what to do. I have asked, I checked with R3. They still have funds, but none of those women qualify for it. One of the women, she can't even go to the shelter. Her husband done beat her up, got black eye, and she can't go to the shelter because of who her husband is. All of this stuff. All of this. And I'm sitting on here recanting instead of doing ministry. Instead of feeding the homeless like I'm supposed to do this weekend. And they got nothing together. But I'm on this Facebook recanting an apology. Because I promised that I was going to get on this Facebook and I was going to do 2 videos. One at 6 p.m. I'm going to do it at 6:30 today. About what happened 3 weeks ago and what's going on now. What the improvement, what's next for Kimberly Brown. What's next? Can I operate and work in Tampa with the ones that have done me wrong? And what am I going to do about this pandemic of leaders that are sleeping with the body of Christ? You got one man of God, ain't never supported my ministry, never supported me with one dime. I done been over his church so many times, but this man come on Facebook and want to handle all the riffraff that's going on. See, we black folks, we love mess. We love to deal with mess. We love it. We love it with a passion. We love the mess. But we don't love to help nobody. But we want to gather for the mess. We want to gather for the pain. We want to gather for that. But we don't want to gather to say, look, I'm going to stand up for what's right. I'm not going to sit here and let leaders pound on a woman pastor. For what? You can talk to me in private. But let's leave that junk in private. Because the moment you bring it to Facebook, I'm coming too. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Don't play with me with that. But right now, I got to focus on these 3 women. There's a total of 13 children involved. You all, I put my Cash App there. My Cash App there. Anybody on this Facebook, I'm not asking you for no money for Prophetess Kimberly Brown. Any one of you, if you got $5, just $5. $5 for the number of grace. Because I need grace with these 3 families. If anybody know anything about Tampa, if you know anything, I have dialed 211, United Way. I went through United Way. These 3 women don't qualify. 2 don't have identification. So, my plan, this is my plan. I wrote out a plan for all 3 of this family. I'll be talking about that at 6:30 more. Because I want them to sign on. If they're not going to sign on, then I'm not going to ask for the help. 2 of the women have signed on, because I have to get their birth certificate. I have to get their birth certificate because they cannot get no state help without their identification. When they got home, their stuff was thrown out of their apartment. Y'all know that the evictions have started for the people that did not pay their rent. So the evictions have started. If y'all know any type of facility, any type of help, please inbox me with it. Or you can, because I'm not going to look at this feed. I'm not going to go down the comments. I don't do that. I speak and that's it. I don't even know who said what and what they said and don't care what they said. If anybody have any information, I welcome anybody to call me. I'll even, I love you, Pastor. Oh God. Pastor Eldar, I love you. I need your help. I need your help with these women. I need your help. I need your help. If you could give me some helping hands to feed these homeless this weekend. I need your help, woman of God. I need your help. I need your help. Somebody gave me food stamps to go out and buy some meat and bread and drink. There's a whole, oh my God, when departments are kicking out people now, and I'm helping this the homeless that just got, just homeless. Salvation Army is packed. Metropolitan is packed. I spent earlier this morning on the phone with everybody. I'm in Tampa, Florida. So somebody just gave me $300 worth of food stamps. They're not giving it to me in my possession. They're gonna call me tonight. So we can go shopping for the homeless. They're going to bring it to my house. And we're going to pack it up in bags and pack it up and give juices. Oh my God, you all, the children. It rained last night. I bought a total of 12 umbrellas. That's all I had. I spent my light bill money. I don't care because my paycheck will come and God will bless. But I am asking for Facebook just to give $5. There's my Cash App that we can get these 3 families. Well, let me say this. It's 2. It's really 3. She does, before I help somebody, they got to sign on. They got to sign on to do what I'm asking them to do. Because if they're not going to do it, I'm not going to get people's money and then help them with something and they just doing it for their boyfriend. You got to know, I'm not finna do all that. This woman, she has 6 children. She's pregnant. She is a Caucasian woman. The second woman that I have, she's a Spanish woman. The Caucasian woman, I have her in my house. And I'm not releasing her name because it's embarrassing as it is to her. But I have tried to get both of them help. The Spanish woman, she is not an immigrant. She is legal. Matter of fact, she's half Spanish and half Caucasian. She's more Caucasian. Her parents died. She has a sister that I talked to today. Her sister is facing eviction out in Chicago. You all, when they lift this rent thing up, oh my God. Oh my God. There's some people that did not pay their rent. They did not pay their rent. Oh, Flora said, Jersey. I'm from Jersey City. Girl, I'm from Trenton, New Jersey. Well, really born and raised in Allentown, Pennsylvania. And then I went to Penn State. I am an alumni. Well, should I say alumni of Penn State University. And then came to Florida. But nevertheless, there's my Cash App. I'm not asking for much. I'm just asking for $5. If y'all could just give $5, $5. Everyone could give $5, please. If you could just give $5. So I can help these families instead of me on here talking about all this junk. And God just dealt with my head about that. So, if we could do that, again, at 6:30, I'll be on here talking about much of it. I'm getting ready to go deal with the 3 women to see if the 3rd woman is on board. And if she's on board, I'm going to have to bring her in my house. She has 2 children. Like I said, there's 4. The 3rd one have 4, and the other one has 3. Yeah, there's 13 children, you guys. 13. So I'm going to have 10, 6, 4, but 1 is at the grandmother's house. So 6, 9, it's 12. It's really 12 because 1 is at the grandmother's. So I'm going to have 12, and with my 16-year-old son. Lance, Lance, call my mom. Tell her I'm doing live. I'll call her when I get off. I think she calling about some money. Tell her whatever she can give. Tell her I got the food stamps. Don't worry about those. But nevertheless, I'm getting ready to go see if the third woman is going to be involved. I have a shed at the church that I have put some things in it. We're trying to put a doorknob on the door so that the woman can be safe, because the doorknob is not on the shed. And so I got one of the men of God trying to get the doorknob. But if anybody, everybody, see, I'm watching these numbers. It was 422. Now it's 289. People love gossip and junk, but that was my testimony. That wasn't tea. It was testimony time. But I am telling tea time. And tea is, I got 3 women that I need to help right now. Well, let me say this. Two. The third one, I don't know if she on board. But I got a plan. And I want y'all to hear about it, how I'm going to get them placed, because they're not going to be able to stay out here. The moment that maintenance see somebody coming out of the department, no, they're not finna do that. So please help me. Like I said, help me. My Cash App is down there. Please, I'm asking you. Pastor Kitty, Elder, if you're still on here, if you can help me this weekend. Anybody that's in Tampa, if you can help me this weekend, feed the homeless. Please. The agenda, what's on the food agenda is a sandwich. I need some to, 2 people to come to my house to help me to make these sandwiches. I don't know, y'all. Should I put condiments on the sandwiches or no? Or put the condiments on the side? Y'all help me out. What should I do? Should I put the condiments on the side or put the condiments on the sandwich? Because I'm thinking, if they have diabetes, would they do well with mayonnaise? I don't use mayonnaise. I use Miracle Whip. Honey, Miracle Whip is the bomb. So I need to, okay, y'all giving me, which one should I do? Brinson, you gonna show those emojis with them big old eyes. Oh, David Stockton, you on here. Do you got your earphones, sir? Do you got your... David Stockton, why you just coming now when I'm talking about something, about some help, when I said I wasn't going to talk about that stuff no more? David Stockton. Bishop David Stockton. You all help me out with this. What should I do? Should I put the condiment on the side of the sandwiches when you're feeding the homeless, or put it on the bread? Bishop Looney, whatever your name is, you talking about, what am I talking about? I'm talking about feeding the homeless. That's what I'm talking about right now. I changed my storyline. I'm feeding the homeless. You pastors that are coming on here, Pastor Ben Israel, I see you. Do any one of y'all live in Tampa? I don't care what color you are. I need your help. Pink, tan, black, brown. Yes, that's true. Yes, Pamela, that's true. They'll tell you, give you your whole paycheck. Who in the world gonna do that? Come on now. We need to live. So I'm asking you that are on here, if you could donate $5, just $5. Something is better than nothing. I've already gotten $300 worth of food stamps to go buy the food to feed some of the homeless. We're putting some of our money into it as well. I have 3 families that have been kicked out of their apartment. They've started, you all. I don't know what area you live in. North Carolina, I know that they have started. In Tampa, Florida, they have started. The R3 is not for everybody. 2 of the women that I'm trying to help, they don't have IDs, so they have to get their birth certificate, because Tampa, Florida, if you don't have a star on your identification, then you have to bring in your birth certificate, your social security number. If you're married, your marriage license. If you're divorced and still got your married name, you still got to bring your marriage certificate to the driver's license place. No, but before you go, you have to make a call and get an appointment. So, and I know that because I just finished dealing with it today for these 2 women that don't have identification. Why they don't have identification? Because when they were one was at work, one was shopping, getting food. The police came and took everything up out their house. Everything. They're not going to court, y'all. They're not going to court to release people from their apartment, evictions. They're literally giving them a 30-day letter from last month. And so people attitude was, well, they got to evict me through the court system. There's a clause in your some of you all lease some of y'all lease when Mother Nature is taking over. Mother Nature is considered of the pandemic that has happened. That's Mother Nature. That's something happened out of control of man. So that's what they call not Mother Nature, but what do they call it? Ugh, not Mother Nature. It's another word. I can't think of it right now. If a tornado happened, a God act, that's what it is. If a God act happened in a nation and it causes you not to go to work, or it causes you not to pay your car payment or your rent, they can repossess your car and they can evict you if it's a God act. All they got to do is give you a 30-day letter concerning a God act. And the pandemic was a God act. So there are people that is really getting evicted, because maybe they didn't have the money, to pay their rent. Why? Because their job closed. And unfortunately, their job wasn't the job that they could take within their home and work on a computer. Some people worked at the retail stores. Some people work at Sears for years and JCPenney's for years, Burlington for years, and they can't take those jobs home. So, what does that have to do with me? It has something to do with me with 2 ladies, really 3, with a total of 12 children. And I am literally going to place them, but how I'm going to place them, I need help. I need help from people all over the world. I need help. I need help with these 2 families. It should be 3. I'll let you know by 6:30, okay? I love you all. Thank you for helping me. Thank you for understanding. And you all, that whatever city, whatever state you in, if there's a leader that go to another leader and tell about another leader that they having a problem with, please, you all, don't judge the person that is telling you what they're going through, because you know of good things about that pastor and lovely things about that pastor. You have to look within and stop covering people because you feel that you have a good relationship with them. Okay? Stop that. Stop and listen. Stop and listen and restore that pastor. Nobody restored me. Nobody restored me. After that video 3 weeks ago, I laid on the floor and cried myself to sleep after I got off the phone. So I thank you all. Thank you for praying for me. I thank you. Like I said, I didn't ask for sowing. I said give. That's a big difference. Give into this cause for 2 females that are homeless right now. And like I said, there's 12 children involved. The one woman that is pregnant with 6 kids, she's in my home right now. And I am going to help these women, okay? And they're not even black, so nobody can say that they black and I'm helping them. They're not even church. They're not even saved. So I'm not helping them because, oh, they're saved and sanctified. No. God have me in a light right now to help my women and to know that they can get up again. And when you receive hurt, or when somebody has used you, or when you let your hair down, and you all say, I love you and I hug you, but then you turn around in the public and shun me, you can still say, Lord, I thank you. Lord, I thank you. Y'all will believe the calls that I'm getting around the nation. I got 3 calls from Africa, Kenya, Africa, where a lady said that she's being abused every day. I'm getting calls around over 20. It's a total of 26 pastors that have walked away from the church and don't want nothing to do with God no more. Except for one that's here in Tampa. She wants something to do with God. Yes, she does. But she's hurt. So I love you guys. God bless you. I'll be back at 6:30.